Hello and welcome back to the QLP. I'm Albie. We have a brand new trailer and we're gonna take a look at it and see what we might have missed. This is the top 10.
They dropped another trailer.
Yeah, I know about the other one with OJ.
Guess what? There's another trailer, guys.
Another different one. Okay. So we just got a couple new trailers and we're gonna go through them and we're gonna.
They dropped another trailer.
We didn't have anything for like the longest time and. Okay, so we got
so many trailers. Woo!
We got a bunch of trailers, and I don't know how many things we're going to find, but let's take a look at it. The first thing we're going to look at is we got a little bit of behind-the-scenes footage from the first episode to be aired July 13th, 1985. That's the leap date, I'm assuming, and also the title. So it's the Jewel Heist episode, the one with the Hope Diamond. In this behind-the-scenes footage, we see the first glimpse of the new hand link. In the first trailer, the rather long one of the first things I noticed was this poster behind Ben in 1985 that said Concert for World Hunger. We thought maybe like some kind of Live Aid thing. Sure enough, when did Live Aid take place? July 13th, 1985, and it was to raise money and awareness for hunger in Africa. It was held in London, England, and JFK Stadium in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania comes up a lot in this episode. We see it on license plates and on this police car. The #1 song in the United States at the time is A View to a Kill by Duran Duran, a James Bond song. On the movie theater marquee, we see two movies being shown, The Goonies and St. Elmo's Fire. Interestingly enough, The Goonies is about a bunch of criminals who are on the run. Might that come into play in this episode? We shall see. In this insert shot of a wallet, we assume it's Ben's Leap-E, but upon closer inspection, we see that it is for Nick Rounder. So does Ben see his Leap-E with him? Or is Ben just creeping on somebody else's wallet? We'll have to watch the episode to find out. The next thing I think that's really cool is we see Ben as an astronaut. And this is in the early 80s. So we were at first thinking Challenger. But upon closer inspection, something we missed in the trailer to begin with was this. It's the Atlantis. So that's confirmed by this plaque that it is the Space Shuttle Atlantis. And it looks like Ben, in a future episode, has to save the Atlantis and bring it back to Earth.
I'm in a space shuttle.
Now, you and I know that in our history right now, the Atlantis was saved and never came to great harm because it sits in a museum hangar building in Kennedy Space Center here in Florida. My daughter and I saw it in person. It is huge, immense, and beautiful. If you get a chance to see it in real life, I say go for it. In this quick panning shot, we can see a movie poster. It is of the movie Mask from 1985. You remember that Cher movie? It's pretty good. And maybe it has something to do with Ben as a leaper, leaping into somebody else. He's behind a mask. Maybe. This part surprised me the most. If you take a look at Addison's hand right here, besides seeing our first look at the new hand link, we also see an engagement ring. Yeah, Ben and Addison are engaged, but Ben doesn't know. How tragic. This back alley looks a lot to me like the alley in Back to the Future 2 where Doc Brown is explaining to Marty what's going on in the year 2015, the future. Here in this scene, Addison is explaining what's happening to Ben in the alley. The only thing we're missing is a pile of laser discs in the garbage. But don't throw them away, they're pretty good stuff. Now in the next trailer, we see Ben in a spacesuit. So he's not only on a space shuttle, he's going for a spacewalk. And combine that with the Atlantis spinning out of control, it looks like Ben's going on a spacewalk to save the day. That should be super exciting. One more thing, this preview was released on Star Trek Day. Who's a big part of Star Trek and Quantum Leap?
So beam me up.
It's not that simple.
Could this be a hint? I don't know. All leapers are wondering, will they find Sam? It's worth tuning in to find out. Well, that's all we have for this time. Make sure you like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you get notified every time a new video drops, and we will tell you the latest about Quantum Leap. Make sure you're going to quantumleappodcast.com, subscribe to that podcast. It's a great listen. We're going to have interviews on the YouTube channel, interviews on the podcast of the new cast and crew, and we're going to have all the behind-the-scenes information as we go along for this first season of the new incarnation of Quantum Leap. For the QLP, I'm Albie. Get leaping.
Hey, guess what? There's another trailer, guys! So many trailers! Woo!